For the dairyman, increasing that milk production potential of the cows in his herd used to take years. Well, it still does in most cases, but there's a new method along called embryo transfer, which has hastened the genetic improvement of the cows in some dairymen's herds.
The real advantage to embryo transfer for the dairyman is that he can really propagate the potential on the female side of his herd. Now, with artificial insemination, we've been able to select the top % of bulls in the nation and progeny test those bulls and really use the best genetic material available from the males. But we can't ask a dairyman, obviously, to take the top 2% of the cows in his herd and sell the rest of them and breed the best 2% of his cows. So really this allows the dairyman to propagate faster the tremendous genetic potential that he has in the females of a herd. In other words, if we've got a cow that is maybe going to have 6, 7, 8 calves in her lifetime, or an older cow that probably has had 6 calves and we would be expecting only 1 or 2 more out of her, we can put her through an embryo transfer experience or 2 or whatever, and get a good number of calves, say 7, 8, 9, 10 calves per transfer, and really propagate the genetic ability of that particular individual.
Well, we had a cow whose offspring were in great demand due to her pedigree, her conformation, and her outstanding milk production. Mm-hmm. And at the time, she was 11 years old, and we can expect only 1 to 2 more offspring from her in her lifetime. Mm-hmm. So we thought to capitalize on the demand for her offspring, we should go ahead with an embryo transplant program. And we did with, I think, unusual success. And we wound up with 17 different calves, 6 of which are behind us, sired by 3 different bulls. Mm-hmm. So we were quite pleased with our success, and although we don't plan to do it on her in the future, we could look forward to doing it on other individuals again sometime.
You might say in the future, I look for this to be quite a tool, more or less a breeding tool for us. But in the future, instead of the technician from the AI outfit coming to your herd with semen, he'll be coming around also with fertilized embryos, frozen, to be transferred to your cow. And you just think of the genetic progress you'll make then.
Embryo transfer. It's one new method that certain dairymen are using to improve the genetic potential of their dairy herds in a much quicker fashion. I'm Garvin Quinn for the UK College of Agriculture.